Guys, let's have it.
Let's have it.
Like,
share,
subscribe.
That's right.
Send to a mother that needs it.
Save a
Save a life.
Save a mommy, 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 save a mommy,
Like,
share. My sister's name is Rose. And after I was born, my mom said my dad should go and fill the papers for my name. And she was ready to name all her children after flowers. And so she was ready to name me Lily. My father went and put Lillian.
Wow. You didn't follow the plan.
No, he didn't follow the plan. And it's just one of those things that men will say, so I don't know how I was supposed to do it now.
Mama would have done it herself. If not that she was on that table.
Yes.
She would have done it herself.
Well, mommy, I want to ask, okay, now we've talked about the pregnancy and the delivery. After you had the baby, first, especially the first time, how was it postpartum, the aftercare, and just those first periods, breastfeeding, and then also going back to work, because I'm aware that maternity leave wasn't a huge thing then. How were you able to manage?
I managed because I was prepared and focused to, face all odds.
Hmm.
That time, maternity leave was it 2 months?
Not up to 3 months.
No.
Hmm.
It used to be 2 months.
Hmm.
It was my time that they upgraded it to, 3 months. Then I think that.
But why did they do that? What made them?
Because
up it?
women were complaining. Working class ladies were complaining.
Okay.
So, at management meeting and all those things, somebody, maybe you have women at that level that will speak for. So, in the course of doing the whole thing, they upgraded it to that. But it was not easy anyway. But the hardest aspect was the house help, aspect. Because this insincerity about house help and house, relations, living in and all those things, it did not start today. But social media has made it worse.
Amplified it.
Yes. Because I was unfortunate to, to have that problem of somebody will come in today, even though, that time there was no way of, finding out whether the person was healthy or not. The person will come in today, tomorrow she's out for one reason or the other. The person is either we send the person packing, or the person disorganized. Disengage herself. But we were able to manage because after the arrival, almost the same, the following week after the arrival of the senior sister, my husband got her job, which he worked till he retired, recently. He got that like double blessing for us. So, and this issue of family, extended family. My mother-in-law loved me so much that she didn't want me to have any, stress. So what she did was, before after the arrival of she organized a neighbor's daughter to come and live with us.
Wow.
But unfortunately, we had another relation that we, allowed to come and stay, one young man.
That's two sort of.
Yes,
that
the man, he was a grown-up man. He was above an adult.
Mm.
So it was the girl that was in primary school that immediately she came, because we put her in school. Unfortunately, that young man went home, and I know somebody came from the village for an official. Then he sent a message through that man that they should tell the girl's father, that the daughter was not going to school.
Wow.
That they just kept her at school. And this is it. But so the father wrote immediately the following week. The father sent a letter that we should bring back his daughter. So then my husband sent another message. There used to be one man's house where they used to go and make phone call. This kind of phone that that turntable type. So they went there.
Producers, please, can we see this? Because I'm sure some mothers can relate to. I used it. I used it, but I don't know if they know what
they
that
made
is.
they made a phone call somewhere, to somebody that eventually came to us and said that that girl's father said that we should bring out back his daughter. Before that, after that, he wrote a letter and said because in the phone conversation we explained to him that the girl was in school already and we could not withdraw her from school. So then he wrote another one and said, is it a crime for a father, because now old soldier, now crime for father to say he wants him pikin be waiting make we return him daughter where we carry and keep am for us, they do house for us. Sharp
Package
package the girl, and then so
that was the biggest problem.
that was
Help.
the biggest problem, house help. Then we got another one that gave us headache, a relation from the daddy's side. That one, you send her to school, she will not go to school. She will back, cross to somewhere else. She will not come back at the appropriate time. You go somewhere and steal something at a stage. After some time, we manage. We couldn't. We send that one packing.
And this is still a big problem till today.
Even now, right?
So in fact, I cannot count them on my fingertips. So there were so many, but we kept going. That was prematurely, but before 3 months, immediately I resumed work. Luckily, somebody opened the daycare near us, so we took the baby to that place with the girl. The other one that was not, was not too good because it was from a relation. So we had to manage her. She will be the one to come back. How old was she that time? She was 11. She will come back, go and pick the girl. Luckily, my husband, used to close early too. So maybe as they were coming back, it will not take time. It will not be up to 1 hour. Himself will come back. So
and then
I think,
he takes over taking care of the baby?
of course, he will.
He takes over taking care of the baby. No,
Even
don't
he
tell
will
us that
continue.
men don't
Recently,
involve.
even very recently, my dad mentioned how he
yes,
used to back
in
us
before
as we were
in the
babies,
morning
yes.
when we wake up. If I was in the kitchen, he would be in the bathroom. But by the time they were the three children had arrived, he would be in the bathroom preparing them. To the extent that one day we had there was a certain time we had one of his relations who came from Benin for an official program. He was working with one of these banks. Then he said when he was bathing the children, he came out from the room. So he was hearing water, these splashes of water. He went to there, he thought I was the one there. When he said, sure, bros. Now you the bar picking. So he said,
And I get this because my dad is
so he said,
a man.
he said, what do you mean? He said, madam no dey. He said, what do you mean? Madam dey kitchen now. He said, if for wait, they make it. I said, so I should wait. Make children, then all of us will be late. Children will not go to school. They just, talk to a bit. They will try to when he went back.
So even at that time, some men had problems with, or they find it very surprising to see men doing things around the house, because this baby we're talking about, both of you produced the baby.
But at the same time, I'm very happy that, because these days one of the main references we see from young men is our fathers didn't do that. So we can hear that our fathers did.
Our fathers did
No,
and did
I was
more.
lucky. I had an understanding husband. We share, we set out to do it together. It's
Partnership.
my family. This is my home. I want to set it up, and this is how we shared our ideas. We discuss, then we bring, we come to an agreement,
Yeah.
and this is how we go. If we don't share, me not be picking.
Thank you, ma. We said we be person
Now wood,
pikin.
now I be wood. Eh,
Do you
not
think this
person
helped
born me.
with your postpartum after? Because I know grandma was around at some point, but do you think this helped with his presence
Healing.
and his
It helped a
help?
lot. It
Mm.
helped a lot. It was very. We were like we were in partnership.
Mm.
Hmm.
You understand me? We
Yes,
were in
ma'am.
partnership. The love was there. The care was there. The unity was there.
Mm.
You understand me? Even but I did not take him for granted because
Oh.
I still had to give, keep my
Giving,
boundary.
yes.
Yes, because some of the things that are happening today, you see it as your right. The woman will start claiming right.
Mm.
The approach is very important.
Mm.
When you want to show the man, say, na equal right now, because the way they see it on the social media, you see the man that is, washing the wife's undies, is will clean then you want to come home and you want your own to be like, why? No comparison.
Yeah.
Just keep your own cool. We kept, for one another. We knew where my rights, start and ends, and then I will respect his own too. That's the meaning. Very important. Is it this one people are doing today?
Mm.
Eh? I don't know. It's God that will save you people. Oh.
Amen, mommy.
Amen.
It's
Did
God.
you
Oh.
pump milk, mommy? Did you pump?
Pump wetin? Okay. Postpartum ba?
Yeah, like did you pump breast milk?
I pump. Pump ni.
Mommy, did you do exclusive
Me, I don't know
breastfeeding?
what we didn't know what. Yes, that exclusive started in our time.
Hmm.
So 6 months. Did any of us
Yes.
do just breast milk for 6
No,
months?
no. How? There was no pumping. Listen,
Mm.
no pumping. So there was no means of. And unfortunately, my children they refuse the
Formula.
Oyibo food.
Hmm.
Yeah, none of
No
us
milk,
agreed to take
animal
formula.
cow milk. No, but none of them. The only person that managed to finish one thing was the boy. He managed by force. This one, na eba,
Oh
and
wow.
the
Wow.
with the
Things
Oh my
things are
the
god!
sister,
spilling out.
the
Oh my
sister.
gosh.
Yes, with the sister, with the senior sister. That one mostly was raw akam.
Jeez.
So I will make the akam with I'll introduce boga fish, deboned boga fish and the ground, then crayfish,
Mm.
and then sieve it with soybeans.
Mm.
I will process it, fry it, grind it smoothly, filter it in such a way that it will be smooth for the baby.
Mm.
So then you
What
have
age
potato.
did this start?
Eh?
How old was she when you started this?
Ah, 4 months. Immediately I started work. 3 months plus.
Wow.
3 months plus.
So there
We
was
were
really
already
no
putting.
exclusive breastfeeding
No.
like we know it. And
No.
No,
all
I
these
didn't.
women
I
are
did. I
fine.
didn't do exclusive. Though at the period we were together, I did.
Hmm.
That's 3 months.
That's the
Mm.
3 months.
Immediately I started work.
You
There
had
was
to
no. In the morning we were
make
taking.
changes.
You put the pap, put the type you would like. They will give her and they go. That's all.
Mommy, do you regret anything career wise? Do you think that, because I know you are, when you put your heart to work, you do it. And I know that, I met a lot of your colleagues, and see, my mom wasn't a boss at her office, she wasn't a top executive, but all of us were treated like she was a top executive because they had such respect for her, and I was always in awe of how she could keep such relationship. And she was so honest that there is a joke we have. It's some people trying to talk about collecting money, right? And it wasn't entirely a scam per se, but just all those little, let's just add 5,000 or something like that. And they were trying to calculate it between themselves. And she overheard them saying, somebody was like, let's put Amaka, because her name is Amaka. My mom is Igbo, by the way. Let's put Amaka. And then the other person was like, put Amaka inside. Amaka go say, na so you dey do. You don't know. So we have that running joke, and that's because she was a woman of integrity at work. She wasn't going to take whatever. And so she could have, or she got to a good place. So I just want to know, like, do you think you got to where was right, or you could have done more if you didn't have kids when you did?
Well, I think I enjoyed my career. The two institutions I worked for. in my life, I had the that is I combined fun and the hard work. I enjoyed every bit of it because I was not expecting anything outside my salary.
Wow.
I set out to work, you know, bearing in mind the money they showed me. Yes, that's what I meant. But any other side attraction,
You're not in.
justified side attraction, I received, happily. But the one that he had to would invite, kind of infringe on my
Integrity and
personality,
values. Yeah.
prestige, which I cherish too much, and my family stem my name, tarnish my family name. No, I will always say, I don't want. I'm okay. God, I would think compare myself with my mates that didn't have jobs. And God gave me the opportunity to work in such elevated, positions to the glory of God. I did not lobby for any position, and my, hard work, my person would always push me, take me to where my treasure lied during my career. You understand me? My bosses, all the people I worked, the chief executives I worked with as executive assistant, they cherished me. They knew they spoke. Yes, they always speak. All of them, like two of them, they were as old as they have worked, left. They attended my children's weddings. They were all there, though unnoticed. No,
Quietly.
yes,
Quietly.
unnoticed. No drum was blown about them, nothing. But they were all there.
That speaks a
They
that
were all
speaks
there.
volume.
So it is
So,
a
mommy,
lot
you didn't
of.
miss out on anything. Like you say, you didn't miss out on career. You didn't miss out on motherhood. You feel like you combined
Balanced it
both.
properly.
Okay,
Nobody suffered.
honestly, I'm very grateful to God,
Hmm.
and I am. It's also good to be good, because at that time I forgot to mention it. That time things were kind of difficult for me. I had colleagues, like one elderly mama that would always come in the morning to leave a bed to my baby that time, that first day. She was a colleague. But
But she'll come and
she's
bathe
still
the
alive
baby.
today. We still relate. She's no longer in Abuja. With any time I have, I still remember Mama. I still send money to her. You understand me? We still relate very well because
Community
she
and
was
help.
she was
Yeah.
there for me
And this is
at
very
difficult
big for
time.
me because I didn't know this, but I grew up knowing my mom to be someone who would go to the neighbor to give a bath to their baby. Early in the morning, even before she goes to work, she will go to this neighbor. This other neighbor has given birth. She's going there. She's making pepper soup. She's doing this. She's doing that. Because somebody had touched her and she was extending the same hand to other people. And I really, that's something that we are missing today. If you're not getting your information from social media, or somebody is not in your DM saying you've got this mama, you're not looking at the next neighbor trying to help. But if we could go back to that space where we're a community, where a mama is coming to say, oh, I don't know how to have my bath, because give my baby a bath, because not everybody has the luxury of having their parents come,
Be around.
be
Or even
around.
alive.
Yes, but every morning somebody is coming to give your children a bath.
You
That's
some
huge.
some of you will not allow it because they have brought in those unseen forces, witches and wizards, that
Or
you will be
new ways of
suspecting.
doing things.
Yes,
Yes.
So you're
everybody, you are
suspecting the next
suspecting
person.
the next person.
But mommy, rightly so, because of the times we live in, right?
But is it really the
No,
times? Because
it is
things
not
have
the time.
always
It's
been
in the
like that.
spirit. It's in the mind. It's in the mind. See, so long as it's not poison, you don't put it in my food. You don't lay it 1,000,000 here. I will jump and pass. Nothing will happen to me.
Bam!
Nothing.
Bam! That's my mama!
Nothing. How? How is it? Then Abacha was there that time terrorizing us. They did not send anything to him. Why? They will tell you that his own was on a higher rem. Haba. is not in existence. They are not available. Those things, they are not existing. Don't let us stop troubling our minds, living fictitious lives. Those things in their own realms. There are different realms in life. If your human realm, there are spiritual realm, there are other ones that you cannot think of. When you start giving yourself unnecessary imagination, you torment your life. Fear, you create unnecessary fear for yourself. They will, blackmail you. He has 100 heads. He has, 10 fingers, millions of this thing. A lie.
No, but mommy, I'm even coming from that angle where now we have so many rules. Oh, don't bathe the baby with antiseptic. Don't bathe the baby with Dettol. Don't bathe the baby like this. So
Don't
mothers
feed the
are
baby this,
yes,
don't feed the
mothers
baby
are
that.
kind of worried now. New moms are worried that if I give grandma will go
Grandma
and
will
put
do like
tribal
this.
mark on my baby's face, or go and bathe my baby with this. And at the hospital they've told us not to do this because these are newer methods. These are better methods for our time to do this. And I think that's one of the worries that we are having now.
Exactly. When we started, I told you there are times and seasons for everything.
True.
These are some of your own challenges. We had our challenges that time.
Yeah.
These are some of your challenges. So it depends on where you want to dwell,
Yeah.
where you want to lay your emphasis. If you find out that this thing doesn't work just because they are saying it, you stay away from it. If they have told you that use a Dettol or that other, or what is it called,
Antiseptic.
to bathe the baby, and you stay away from it.
True.
Because
But some
maybe,
mothers
for
insist on
instance,
it.
now we have climate change. In our time, there was nothing like climate change. So what
Thank
is
you,
in
ma.
the air? It was not there that time.
Yes. Times are different.
Yes, the water now might contain some agents that were not in the water that time.
Yes, true.
So we have researchers that are coming up with all these things.
You guys, mama is very updated, and I
Very
think that
updated.
it's something that is very important as our elderly moms. You need to be updated of what's going on. We're not just saying these things out of the blues. We're saying it based on the times that we are in, which mama has emphasized from the beginning. Each time will have what works for that season or that time.
I think that one thing I'm very grateful for is that my mom has always been someone that would learn. She would always say, "Oh, how are you doing this? How are you not doing this?" Because having some hiccup with milk production when I started made me get three pumps, three different pumps. And not once did she say, "What do you need this for? In our time, we didn't do this. We didn't need this." So it's very important that, we are open, they are open.
Yeah.
We can't get the best from our mothers if we are not open, and they can't also give us help us how they want to
If
if
they're
they
not
are also not
informed.
open
Yeah.
for the information.
There's something good coming from our generation.
Yes.
Some Oyibo will come and say it's not everything that is bad about Africa.
Yes, sir.
It's not everything that is bad about my generation.
Yes.
There are some things that are very good. You filter them and you see those ones that are good, and then
Filter,
yes,
mamas, filter. Not
filter, and
everything is
then
bad.
you bring in there are still a lot of things that are bad. Your own generation do not allow in this idea of Oyiboism. That thing is affecting a lot of homes. First, that um because your husband is cooperating, he cannot breastfeed baby. So when the baby is crying, you will still bring the baby to
So
you.
yeah.
You will bring the baby to you. That means God has given you something that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
So there are certain things you also expect that he cannot do. He cannot do as far as baby, upbringing is concerned. There are certain things, that are specifically meant for mamas. So we give them that respect. It's very important.
So, mommy, what would you say to our young moms? What's something that you would like young moms to keep in their hearts from today?
Keep in their hearts. There is hope. As long as we keep learning, there is hope. When it comes to motherhood, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Imagine, yes, forget all these, the ones that are coming up now to say that even men can bear children. When you look at such children, try and see those children, whether they look alike, they look like the real ones coming from, the original creation. God did not make a mistake. Sometimes they will get mouth, they no will get nose. So we should be proud of that, and do not see it as if God has cheated you. If you cannot do it, God wouldn't have made you a woman. Wouldn't have given you the responsibility to do it. So we should be grateful to God that we are women, and they do everything to make ourselves happy.
This last beat, right, is making me really emotional because what Mama is presenting, right, is motherhood is a gift. Motherhood is a privilege. We have been given that responsibility. We have been put in that position, to do this. And in recent time, it's something that I'm really, should I say, struggling to accept that, yes, I'm going to put in bigger sacrifice. I know, yes, there's, oh, don't compare, but that's the fact. The woman is tasked with the major bulk of raising the children.
Like she said, if
but
it wasn't,
we should see it as a privilege.
yeah,
That's
if it
the
wasn't a
perspective.
privilege, God would have given men
That's
yeah,
yes, that
He would have
aspect.
given them that as well. This is really, it's really good to see a different perspective, because truly there are things that I strongly believe as young mothers we need to learn from this generation. We are throwing out a lot of the things that they have to offer. Honestly, just from this conversation, there's a warmth in motherhood. My baby's not here right now, but I'm like, where are you? I want to hug you. So yeah, there's a warmth that comes with it. Mommy was so happy to have you.
Honored.
You've opened
I think
us
she
up.
strengthened something in us with this episode.
And I hope you're also strengthened from this episode.
I think our mothers were so determined. They did. There's a die-hard thing that I'm getting from this.
Yes.
Like, do it.
So I
you're a mother for a reason. Get it done.
I know that a lot of us hear this and we're like, you guys are being so hard. Mothers shouldn't be this, but that's what is required. Yes,
be strong.
I mean, if you're locking in 2026, lock in on motherhood
as
too.
well.
You can do it.
Yes,
we can do it.
Mommy, thank you so very much.
Thank you for.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you. We do need
this
kind of message.
Yeah.
To be strong. Being strong now is such a cuss word. Oh, our mothers suffered. No, our mothers sacrificed. Our mothers did the things that were needed, for the time that were needed, that we needed. And so I think it's a call for us to sit up and brace up. Be a woman. A woman means strength. I think that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing so much determination. And she was having fun while at it. So whatever it takes to have fun, I think that we should minimize this all in our emotions. It's not to diminish or say that it's not, or not acknowledge it, but I'm saying that there's a strength. There's a strength that we should exude.
So you know that this thing can be hard, but you have to find a way to push through with it. And that's what she's saying, because she's not saying that if you tell her to enter mud today, she will enter. She has passed that stage. But while she was at that stage, she found the best in it
and was having fun.
Mommy.
We never really know how these episodes will touch us, but we are getting blessed. I wonder what it is for you. I wonder if you are feeling it the way we are feeling it. We're so touchy, but then this means a lot to us. Mommy, thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
We can say thanks and thanks again, but we're going to go off camera now to say the remaining thanks.
Yes,
and we remain Devs and Gabs. I'm already like
we're just,
my emotions,
I'm telling
honestly.
you,
Thank you
it's
so
Strictly
much.
Mums by Devs and Gabs. Bye, Mama.
Hi, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to share it to a mama who needs this, because it is a community building and it is what is going to save a life. Thank you. We love you.
Bye.